As part of our great workshop series on our website, let's answer the question of how do you make sure when holding a workshop or forum or conference that the participants actually take action outside the doors of the actual conference itself, and that all of that work that goes into the time spent at a workshop, forum, or conference, the half day, the 3 days, and so on, actually translates into some change when people return back to their jobs, and some benefit and drives organizational performance outside of there. So the way that we have structured a couple of tools around really helping drive that and helping people get focused on that is we've designed a few things, a few tools that we're calling, we have our A Ha Moments Worksheets, we have a forward launch worksheet, and we have the roundtable exercise. And what we do is when we're kicking off a workshop, we give every person there an A Ha Moments sheet. So, and what that is it's one place, it's one piece of paper for them to record all of their key insights, all the key things that they're thinking, the actions, the communications they want to make after the forum. It's giving them one place to record all of those things. Because I know what it's like when I go to a workshop or conference, I find I'm scribbling notes throughout the materials that they've handed out, or I'm scribbling notes in my own my own planner, my own notepads, and so on, and I end up with notes all over the place. And I don't have one consolidated place where I've kept all of those things. Or I'm tearing out pieces of paper out of the stuff that they've handed out, and I'm taking notes on trying to do it on one piece of paper, but the paper has other things written on it and so on, and it's just not great. So we're giving people an A Ha Moments worksheet so they have that one place to record all of their key insights and all their key thinking throughout the workshop. And then what we want to do at the end of each day or at the end of the workshop, we do our forward launch exercise. And what that involves is we say to people, look, great, you have your A Ha Moments sheets. Now let's take a few minutes and consolidate those notes. Lots of people have multiple A Ha Moments sheets done after a few day workshop. Let's take some time and go through and really figure out what are the key ahas that you had throughout the workshop, and let's make sure that that translates into some action when you leave. And so we do that through the forward launch. The forward launch sheet is set up so that you define what are the key actions that you're going to take immediately after leaving the workshop, what are some of the longer term actions that you're going to take leaving the workshop, and what are some of the key communications. You need to go back and tell your team about this wonderful concept you learned about in the workshop. So what are some of those key communications that you want to have happen? And after we've given people a chance to go through that exercise and do that summary, and they end up with the one forward launch sheet that they're going to go back to their desk with, their job with, when they leave the workshop, we then do the roundtable exercise, and we go through the room, and we'll ask everybody to give us what was one key aha moment that they had throughout the time, and what's one key action or key communication that they want to make. And it's a really wonderful way to wrap up the workshop. It does two things. One, it gives people a really nice positive excitement as they leave. It really generates a positive buzz around everybody about a great insight that they had and something that they're going to go back and do. And so it creates this really positive spin and this real excitement around that. The other thing it does is it creates some accountability. So oftentimes for whoever's hosting the workshop will also say, look, great, we want the forward launch sheets, and we want to know what actions and communications you're going to make, and that stuff actually goes into a project plan, and people are accountable for following up. So on the one hand, it creates a lot of excitement and positive energy around where they're going to go next with this information. The other thing that it does is creates a lot of accountability around them actually doing that and following through and doing something different when they get back to their job after the workshop or forum. So these exercises are hopefully really helpful to you around running your next great workshop. Thank you very much for watching the video. I'm Brad Pickering, President and Founder of Innovate Advisory, and I look forward to working with you in the future.